What's going on, everybody? It's Kai here. I'm coming with another video back to back today, man. But I'm into my month here. Some people are like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" Well, I have other shit to tend to, and I would rather leave it on a good note. So, to be honest, but I have a lot of other personal stuff before I get asked. Um, and yeah, I'll dive right into it. So, what is this video about? It's about me going over all my decent trades this month, and yeah, well, I have some of the pictures pulled up here, and maybe you can learn something from it. Maybe you can't. Well, I hope you can. But anyways, you have to keep in mind this is copy. This is live accounts. As you can see, more accounts. We have an Alpha Futures one is there as well, and some evals thrown in here. But the evals don't start. It only counts my two, or I don't know how many fundeds. I think three on this calendar. But as you can see, win rate. Oh, he's a 57% win rate. I don't fucking care. Win rate, honestly, is the biggest shithole that doesn't matter. And we'll get into it. So we're going to go over the first trade here that I lost. Or I think this was our break-even day, actually. So, trade idea. Actually, this was a breaker that I tried to take to the high. And we did not get filled. Believe it or not. You can get filled out of your position if you have a stop loss here, and it'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? I got stopped out perfectly to the tick, but I can't get entered to the tick. Isn't that funny how that works, right? But anyways, nonetheless, I was like, all right, well, that's water under the bridge. Didn't get filled. Is what it is. All right, next trade. So I took an inversion here. I don't really take these too much. And I had a limit here. Didn't get filled there either. This whole month I didn't get filled that much. So I went in with a different mindset, with a bigger breaker, this is an internal breaker. This is our external breaker right here. So I used the bodies here, entered my first contract there. And then when we ran back up, I turtle swooped it again. And then we got inversion, which is like a beautiful just on top model. And then took a setup here, took two off, left break even, see if I can get a runner to this low. We did not get that. We ended up running back up, creating a new breaker. The only thing I didn't like about this trade, this was perfect. We hit, I believe, a daily volume imbalance, and time was automatically beautiful. I was expecting a bit of a choppy day as it is, because I believe this was that one losing day. I believe. No, it wasn't. This was a break-even day. Sorry, but I had a lot of break-evens this month, so I'm trying to go over why, and I have the notes in here somewhere. And I'm not a perfect trader by any means. I have faults, and I'll tell you my faults this month because I'm not going to bullshit you like everybody on the internet. And we'll actually go over my faults, including the one I did today. And I'm not very proud to say this. And even though it's like, oh, you're doing well, like this is on live accounts, you're doing really well, I'm very upset with myself on how I performed. It's unacceptable in my opinion. But I went in the market today, had a beautiful bias, played out beautifully. I didn't get in a short, so I was like, all right, maybe I can trade a retracement to the top, or to a 15-minute fair value gap, and then I could trade the market maker sell model down. The problem being is I was too zoomed in. I entered off the 15-second breaker that it hasn't confirmed itself yet. That's all right. That's just a fall. I'll take my loss on that. I'm not very upset about that, even though I shouldn't be calling a reversal with a 15-second. This is what I am, being honest with everybody. Like, I have just as many faults as you all. I just know how to follow my rules. So, actually, I'll take that one back because I broke it today. I didn't do what I was supposed to do because I was like, all right, well, that's just water under the bridge. So I got a beautiful breaker coming into, I believe, lunch, because I was looking for a lunch retracement, at least 15 to 25% back into the range to then maybe go back lower. I don't give a fuck what it does, but I was using our daily mean threshold of an order block today. And oh boy, I took the trade. I had no drawdown. The only problem is I took the trade with the same size. Why does that matter? Why do you care about that? You took the trade with the same size. Why does that fucking matter, right? Like, that's not a big deal. Like, who cares? All right. This is the problem. Okay. I have a rule in place where if I lose the first trade, I may trade again. I may not trade again. I don't know. If I really don't know what it's going, then I'm not going to trade. But when I know exactly and it falls into my hands and it makes it better, I de-size anyways. That's just rule number one. You half your size. I didn't do that, and I broke my rule today. And now I'm facing the repercussions. It worked out in my favor. But what if it didn't? And what if it ran lower? And then I'd be down, let's see, on all of my accounts, that would have been a $2,000 losing day. So not very fun. Absolutely ridiculous, and I shouldn't be putting myself in a position to do that. Like I said, I have my faults, guys. I'm not perfect, and no one on the internet is perfect, no matter how clean and look they seem. So yeah, and really that's my only problem for this whole month, to be honest. This whole month was pretty good. I don't really. The reason why there wasn't many trades is because we didn't have NFP. Normally this week I don't trade on like very much, just because I don't have setups, right? So like I'm either directionally challenged on the first week of NFP, where I could make a pause for both sides, and then I become a scalper and very selective, which I was. And this is NFP week, by the way. And then I got a beautiful trade on NFP before NFP day, pre-market, and got a beautiful trade here. I believe this was no, this was not a lunch trade. This was a lunch trade. Yeah, so I didn't. Breakers weren't really very entry on this month. Like you don't really get filled too much this month. Um, Granted, like it's nothing I'm worried about, nothing I haven't seen before. I'm really pissed about that one limit order though. Now that I remember that, I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that. But let me see if I can go over probably the highlighted trade of the month, which is going to be, or believe it should be this trade right here. This was a very beautiful setup, A plus everything. I traded both sides of it. That's how you see I have a big winning day. Let me go to it. This trade right here. Beautiful setup. External's been taken. Inversion. Breaker here. Two relative equal highs. Took it off early. And then shorted it back down with the breaker here. And beautiful delivery. I just took it off of the rejection block. I wasn't trying to be greedy. And I was a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful price action. Nothing. Those S&Ts at the lows. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really have too many faults this month. I just have, like I'm not proud of this over leveraging or oversizing or keeping the same size, which granted, like it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it really is a big deal to me. And yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys learn and maybe show that no one's perfect, no matter how fucking good they are. And I don't pride myself in being that good, to be honest. Like I've done a lot of work and I have a lot of analysis tools. I have a lot of technical skills, I would like to say, but I'm still not fucking perfect. And I still have emotional faults just like everybody else. Like I am no better than anybody else. But I don't sit there and brag about shit I've done, like, right? So the internet's such a scheme at this point. Everyone's full of shit on the internet. I'm about fucking sick of it. But anyways, going over this month of February, a lot of people I know didn't have a very good month, or it was too choppy, or they blew their accounts, which I could see how that could happen. These 2 months have been very volatile, a lot of expansion day in, day out, which if you don't know and you get caught on the wrong side, your account's gone. And that's why I've been so selective. As I said again, we had NFP on the second week. I'm about sick of these government shutdowns, as everyone is. We should possibly get a nice news thing. Like this is really the first week where I took more than 2 trades. Like I've only had 3 trades this week, and then a break even Monday's trade. Monday's trade. Hold on, that's a great one. Monday's trade was a prime example of how to piss me off. Let me go to Monday's trade. Let me see if I can find it here. Where the fuck is Monday's trade? What the fuck? I have so many executions I have posted, so it's kind of hard to find the exact trade I'm talking about. I think this is Monday's trade. I think. January 30th. Nope, wait. Okay, that is not January 30th. What is this? January 30th. Another January 30th. Yeah, I don't know where Monday's trade is. It's interesting. I don't think I posted it. But Monday's trade, same idea. Beautiful absolute horrible delivery. Let me reframe that. We chopped around. I didn't get filled on a short. It didn't make my entry, but I took it on a bunch of accounts anyways. I took a mitigation block. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. They're really good when they work, but you'll know real fast when they don't work. Like you have to be spot on with everything. So my confidence level with them is probably not the best. And I'm going to work on that. That's for sure. And I'm going to work on what I told everybody before, which is that rule being broken is a big no-no. Even though like I'm not going to downplay it because it just can't happen. Like I'm at the stage where it's this can't happen. Like consistency is valued over money all day, every day. Like be consistent and that's it. I don't give a shit what your P&L is at the end of the month. If you made $200, good fucking job. Be proud. even though it sucks and you wish you made a 10,000 like every internet guru fucking makes every month apparently, which is total horse shit. They make 10,000 and disappear for 2 years, just like another guy I saw on the internet. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But value consistency over everything. Like that's all you want. It's just be consistently making a profit by the end of the month. Whether that's $50, $100, $20, $500, $1,000, 3,000, 4,000, whatever. Whatever that is. It doesn't matter how big, how small the number is. You are, if you followed all of your rules, then I applaud you. You have what 90%, 99% of everybody doesn't have, which is you followed your rules and you did everything you're supposed to do for 30 days. Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. I didn't even follow my rules. I broke my rules this week or today. The last day I'm trading, I broke my rules because I want to do whatever it is. I want to get all these accounts paid out. I want to fucking do like it's ridiculous and I shouldn't be doing this. And that's why I'm coming on making a video about it because I mean, I'm not as good as everyone thinks I am. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. Like everyone thinks I have these magical powers of calling everything, which I will grant it. Like my bias is top 1%. I believe that with a full form truth. I believe no one can beat that bias because I put almost 10,000 hours into it. But emotionally wise, I'm sure there's shit tons of people that are better than me. I'm sure the people watching this, some of you are better than me at it. And that is more important than any technical skill you ever get because it's discretion based. If you don't believe that, then why aren't you profitable already using these concepts if it's not opinion and discretion based and predetermined bias? You have a predetermined bias when you see a certain pattern and maybe someone doesn't, and then you read it a certain way and you're bullish. Predetermined bias. Everyone's trading a level of intuition to a degree. And that's important. I mean, it really is. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Maybe you've learned something.Maybe you haven't. I mean, maybe you learned that not everyone's perfect because I'm sure it's not. And I won't try and paint a picture that I am. Okay. Like I'm not crazy good like everyone thinks. Maybe you don't even think it, but I'm reassuring you that you're correct if you're thinking it. I break my rules. I have problems too. And guess what? I'm about sick of hearing everyone shit on everybody about how much better they are because it doesn't fucking make you better at all. Just it's like, damn, what a toxic ass community this is. Like, holy shit. Like I have it is so ridiculous that everyone in here, like, who gives a fuck about everybody else? Like, honestly, focus on yourself. Like, for the love of God, I'm so sick of hearing everyone talk about every other person. Like, it really is just infuriating. It's like, get your shit together, dude. Like, seriously. Like, value your consistency. And if you can take something away from this video, take away that consistency beats everything. It doesn't matter how much or how little you make. And it's hard for me to swallow that. You want to talk about something that I've been having an issue with? It's like I had months where I would make $4,000 off 150K account. 150K. 8 days or 16 days. No losing days either. I have receipts of that in a Gmail account with Apex head payment system. And I traded that for slow, consistent, for $1,200 an account a month. That's what I traded that for. So take a second to think about that because it really doesn't. And maybe you are that $4,000 a month trader. And I applaud you if you can keep that consistent. But the point of this video is I just want everyone to know that I'm not perfect. And I have my flaws just like everybody else. And, you know, we're all here to work on it. That's all it is. Like, I want to get better just as much as you want to get better. You might have something that I want to know, right? Like, I might have something you were trying to figure out. Like, or you might have an emotional intelligence where I just don't understand how to get past this hurdle, you know? And, you know, I'm about sick of everyone lying to each other at this point. Like, everyone fucking lies on this internet about trading. Like, oh, I made this. Like, are you kidding? Who cares? Like, seriously. But I'm getting on a rant here. I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes and have it be educational reasons, of course. And I know my mic's fixed. I know it is. So please, I hope to God I don't get a comment again about how my mic is doing this shit. I swear I fixed it. But if you watched to the end, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the love as well. I'm not going to pity out for subscribers because I really don't fucking care. I never did this for subscribers. I did this to share how I feel, how I express, and what I've learned over the years. And that's it. That's literally all I've done, and it's all I'm ever going to do. I don't want your fucking money, so don't even ask for it. If you do want a mentorship, I don't know why you'd want. I don't know why anyone sells that shit either. Everything's on the internet for free. Like, their business would be toast if everyone realized that you can go learn this on one page. But whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself again. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your trading week, good weekend. I'll be back with another video here shortly. And actually, drop some comments on a video you want me to drop, whether it's technical, whether it's emotional, maybe it's something that you want to know about me. I mean, I don't care. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you later, man.